The story of one man's quest to purchase lard.
Many got fat, it seems.
Except Mama Cass, ironically.
Soundtrack from An American in Pasadena.
Max Hudo is just an anagram for tax mouth.
Which in turn is an anagram for hoax mutt.
Okay, thanks, guys.
The meanest, toughest, rip-roaringest, Edward Everett Hortonist hombre would ever narrated a short.
Rather close relations of ours who seem to get into almost exactly the same kind of trouble we do.
We've got extension cords stuck up ours.
Lived in the same neighborhood and were all good friends.
Tail-yanking buddies, in fact.
Generally speaking. Each of them had a bicycle, and each took care of his bicycle in exactly the took care of himself.
The film has the hiccups.
Music on loan from the Flintstones.
One day they
Hey,
held a group
you're interrupting their pre-film group prayer.
picnic in a little park just 9 blocks away.
In Fangorn Forest.
Far. But a lot can happen in 9 blocks, right?
You talking to the hideous mutants or us?
Out there. I said right?
Okay, quarterback sneak on 5, and break.
They all ran home and made themselves sandwiches.
Sandwiches, get it?
But of course, human. Then they hurried back, all ready to go.
Rudy and Flug, that's a morning zoo show in Akron, right?
Hungry type. His name was Slim Jim McGuffney, and his picnic lunch was what you might call a portable banquet.
That'll keep Hemingway's estate from suing.
Slim knew that his big sack would be hard to handle.
Yay!
Slump if he'd carry it for him.
Orville sued him for sexual harassment and won big.
He was a good sort, and he answered, okay.
He's now in Al-Anon.
The others noticed this and asked him if he'd carry theirs, too.
Huh, I think we found the one that got fat.
I guess so. And naturally, everybody else did the same until Orville's rear basket looked like a chuck wagon.
So where's the toothless old geezer the boys call Cookie stirring up a pot of his spicy beans? No! Oh, my God!
They were ready to go, and at a given signal, they went.
A bicycle safety film where apes evolved from men? There's got to be an answer.
Don't look for it, Mike. You may not like what you find.
She's flinging her poo, Doc!
It's a waking nightmare for a chimpophobic like me.
They've done the impossible. They've made monkeys even more terrifying than they are.
This is Rooty Toot Jasperson.
I doubt it.
He had the newest bike in the bunch, and he was
Oh, God help me!
Breathe, Bill, breathe.
No, they're gonna find me.
lead, and there he intended to stay. It would seem that Rooty Toot was
Oh, it has no eyes, but he still sees me.
headed for big things in life, right? But when you have to be first all the time, there are a few things you find you don't
Nice
have
Sinatra
time
hat,
for.
though.
Such things as making hand signals. Oh, he knew very well that
Make signals to indicate that you are a horrible hellspawn monkey.
hand down for slow or stop,
Or a nitpicking break.
hand up for right turn,
Or to Heil Hitler.
hand straight out for left turn.
Or to grab a cup of Gatorade.
But pretty soon, he began to feel silly making so many signals to stay out in front. So he
Plucked his eyes out.
so tired arm. Just once.
Barzinis.
And the Roadrunner fragged him.
At this point, Rooty Toot Jasperson left the party.
And voted for Ross Perot.
The Ren and Stimpy Suite, Opus 12.
Oh, a scary and microcephalic monkey. Thanks, movie.
We're headed over to Cornelius and Zira's for the game.
Well, they sure are bicycle-riding anthropomorphized monkeys, aren't they?
This charming little thing was actually christened Tinkerbell McDillingfitty.
By my ass, just now.
Lovely girl, but she has a rather poor memory. Sometimes she forgets to brush her teeth. Sometimes she leaves homework at home.
Sometimes she forgets to stop making the letter O with her mouth.
Now she knows that she should. She knows.
One sign I'll watch for is gangs of bicycle-riding simians. Then the end is surely
Being
come.
happy all the time that our little thoughts tend to wander, and
In case any of you kids thought being happy was a good thing, choke on this.
here she goes.
Oh, it's she's distracted by her weird lip paralysis.
She had a tragic yet goofy death.
Exit Tinkerbell McDillingfitty. She forgot now and then.
On the positive side, her monkey colleagues found her delicious.
Hey, fractured fairy tale guy, are you really going to kill off all these monkeys one by one? Because if so, I support
Now,
you.
let me introduce Philip Flugel. He's
Ladies.
a star athlete, the president of his class, an honor student, and he has the handsomest profile in school.
Chicks dig a Glasgow smile.
Now, Flug, as his friends call him, has one little flaw in his character.
He's a die-hard poo-flinger.
Right now, he's asking himself why everyone has to go up this side of the street.
Because it is ape law. Correct.
Proving that
Maritime law,
can
strangely
make
enough.
mistakes, he decided to ride against traffic. Oh, he knows that.
Quick subliminal message from Sean Hannity there.
And that he should follow the very same traffic rules. But he's in the mood to do something different.
The huge palm frond in his hat wasn't enough?
He made it! Wait, that's not good.
The dog park. Step on it.
Then Ma hit him with a cast iron skillet.
No springs!